before we start, a shout out to Karnak Falkenstein, latest person to join the clan, joined as a clan member. Thank you, Karnak, I appreciate that, thank you very much. Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you a really cool no mythic team you can use for this faction assault. Very straightforward to use, but a lot of fun at the same time. First things first though, you can pop to the shop and grab yourself a tier 1, you get a potion of enchantment with that. But remember, if you have your horde level in this faction at level 100 or above, you don't need to buy it because you'll already have one stored. Thing is, if you want to buy more tiers in this, you do need to buy them in order, so you'll end up buying it anyway. If you don't have Shadow Fox already, you can get one from tier 3. Pretty cool troop. Choose one, convert all yellow gems to spirit gems. Spirit gems are blue with the effect of mana drain, or convert all yellow gems to skulls. That's quite a nice spell. And the second trait is okay, start battles with 25% mana and stealthy too, so not a bad troop. Tier 4, you can grab yourself a weapon if you don't already have it. Again, it's a choose one option. Convert all the gems of a chosen enemy mana colour to spirit gems. Again, that's to blue. Or deal magic +2 damage to an enemy boosted by spirit gems. So quite a nice option. I do like that spell. That's pretty interesting. Right, but on to the team itself. Let's show you the team I'm going to use for this. Straightforward, hop, skip, jump, 3 battles straight through the middle of this if you like to do it the quickest way. If you get to this stage and you want to build up the room treasure multiplier, you can go around picking off these extra rooms if you like before tackling the final stage. But let's jump in. The Fox Run. Team I'm going to use for this is Tooth of the Wild, the Empress, King Silenus, and Queen Beatrix. Sorry. If you don't have the Empress, you can run 2 times Queen Beatrix and put Beatrix in 2nd and 3rd place with King Silenus at the bottom. But this works really, really well with the Empress because the Empress gives magic +1 to all skills on the last ally, and there's a 7% chance of an extra turn for each green gem on the board. So that is a really powerful spell that's going to boost up whoever is in last place. And the traits are good as well, especially that last one. Grant a random status effect to a random ally when an ally casts a spell. So when we loop with this, with Queen Beatrix, we're going to keep on getting status effects at the same time. And she only uses 6 mana to get charged. It's ludicrous. Good weapon for this is Tooth of the Wild, exploding magic +1 green gems, granting a random status effect to all the wild folk allies, and has a summon at the same time. Going to be an archer class for this. Really handy for delves because that 15% chance for skull damage to be lethal, if that comes in on a high powered enemy, they're just bang, wiped out of there, kabooshed out of there absolutely straight away. Champion talents work really well with this. Hunters mark a random enemy on 4 or 5 of a kind is really good with Queen Bee. She can create a lot of 4 matches when she gets looping, and therefore give us lots of those hunters marks, which is really nice. Second one, knife throwing, is irrelevant. Third one, root trap, really good. Entangle the first enemy at the start of battle, really handy in delves when the enemies hit really hard. With skulls, nature's aura, create a leaf storm at the start of a battle, is green, really good for this team. Wall of vines, all green allies gain 5 armor. Dodge, 30% chance to dodge skull damage. And the last one again was largely irrelevant. Right, let's take a look at the rest of the team. The Empress we know about. King Silenus is just here to give all wild folk allies a 50% start with mana. But this team is all about Queen Bee in that last slot. Remember, she's going to get boosted up by the Empress. Initially, going to create 9 green and 9 brown gems. That is a set amount. Then deals 100 true scatter damage. Remember, that will be boosted by the Empress. And there are independent 40% chances to gain an extra turn and half my mana back. And of course she has that awesome cleanse all allies when matching 4 or more gems, and gain 1 magic when an ally casts a spell. As well as gain 9 life when attacking delves. Very good indeed. But like I said earlier, if you don't have the Empress, then pop in a second Queen Bee if you can. If you only have one, you can open some more portals in the Deep Hive in the Underworld on the hunt for a second one. And then go Tooth of the Wild, Queen Bee, King Silenus. The banner for this is going to go for the Tangled banner. It's a +2 green, +1 yellow, -1 purple. It is a warband banner. You get these from the shop in the warband section. If you don't have that, then just pick anything else which gives you a nice +2 green benefit. It is important to have +2 if you can on the green. You want as much green as possible. Guarantee this flow with the Empress because remember, she has a chance to get an extra turn. Alright, let's dive into the first room. The Fox Run. nice 50% start on our Queen Bee means quite often she gets charged up absolutely straight away like that. Doing 162 true scatter damage at the moment, but if you're not sure you're going to wipe the enemy out in a single cast, obviously I am at the moment, but you can certainly cast your Empress if you so desire. The boost is 77% effectively on the extra turn, which bizarrely we didn't get. That's a bit weird, never mind. But we've still gone up, look, to 298 true scatter damage. Absolutely insane with a single cast of the Empress. And on to the next. You can chuck on nicer medals to increase the power of our troops. Really, really effective. Wait for that potion of explosion. There it comes. Everybody's up. Currently doing 162 true scatter damage. If you feel like you need the boost, you can whack that on there. Now doing 298. Didn't get extra turn again. That was a bit unlucky. Generally, you will get that extra turn. It won't go against you all the time. Let's see if I get it this time. Here we go. See, in this instance, where the Queen Bee isn't charged up yet, you can actually then just cast the weapon to explode green gems to do the job for you. Right, it's probably going to be enough, but again, I just want to see if this extra turn kicks in. The boost is 84 now, effectively an 84 boost. We did get the extra turn that time. That's better. Now let's cast this. Queen Bee will be up. And zap them out of there. Right, enough of this low-level tomfoolery. Let's jump to the delve itself and try this out on level 500. Right, let's dive into the Court of Foxes then on level 500. My Horde is on level 150 on this, so there will be a slight boost in power. But yeah, let's try it out again. Same deal, but this time we have much, much more high-powered enemies, so we're going to have to go about this a slightly different way. You can actually cast the Empress multiple times if you like. Can work really well while that storm's going. There we go. So the Empress is up already. Because we have the Potion of Enchantment on Queen Bee, we don't really need to collect mana for her. We can spend a couple of turns boosting her up, and the Potion of Enchantment every round will just do the job for us. And we don't need to worry about this skull because the enemy's entangled. So let's cast the Empress. The boost is 77. We got the extra turn. Can cast this if you like. Just not a lot of point. I'd rather collect some more green for the Empress. And let her do that again. Currently Queen Bee is doing 298 true scatter damage. Let's cast this again. Now doing 434 true scatter damage. So let's cast that. If she gets a loop going, we are going to be absolutely flying. If she didn't get charged, you can either collect mana normally, or you can cast a weapon, whatever you prefer. Let's cast a weapon, pick up the extra blue we need. See if she loops. She did. And that is the first stage done. You can have, obviously, if you like, you can cast the Empress several times and actually one-shot the entire team, enemy team, even on level 500 on the last Mythic room, if you want to do it that way. I might have a look at that. Let's have a go with this. What we got? Let's grab some green for our Empress. Not a huge amount of green there at the moment. 63% effective chance of the extra turn. Let's cast this. Status effects to our team. Lots of green on the board because of the storm. This is a guaranteed extra turn now. Nobody's frozen, so we will get an extra turn out of that. We're now on 436 true scatter damage. Let's grab some more stuff for the Empress. Let's cast that again. We're now on 572 true scatter damage. So looks like I've got to cast this maybe 3 times total at the moment. Let's blow stuff up again. We're getting status effects all over the place. If there's loads of green there, then you may as well cast this. So like a 70% chance of an extra turn is decent. Didn't quite get it, but we've boosted ourselves up now to 712 true scatter damage. Yeah, absolutely nuts. And B's ready again. And that is that. If you get lucky with the storm and you get that constant supply of green, you can just cast Empress, get an extra turn because there's loads of green there. Because there's a storm, collects green again, and just repeat until she's absolutely crazy overpowered. Got our Empress going. Right, so we got 162 at the moment. Let's do this a different way. Let's cast this. No, we didn't get the mana surge. That's a bit annoying. Better to cast the weapon on that sort of instance rather than remove green from the board. If you blow stuff up, the chances are that more green should fall on average more than the other colours. Didn't get charged up that time, so we'll create more green for the Empress. Unfortunately left a few extra turns there for the enemy. We'll grab that though. Just blow that stuff up, Steve. It's really handy. Guaranteed extra turn there. If we get a mana surge from this, we'll be able to repeat the process. What are we doing now? 712 true scatter damage. Let's go for it. Look, quite a lot of green there. We've got a chance of a extra turn, which we got. Nearly done. This is a guaranteed extra turn. Didn't need to do it. It was just done for fun, really, to get 852 true scatter damage. Bees ready. Boom shakalaka. Kaboosh. They're all out of it. So really straightforward. A fun team as well. Very safe. That top troop will stay entangled a long time normally because the way you can loop with this team and spend a few turns building up your Queen Bee's power. She's the power bee, the bee of power, the big sting, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, there it is. There's the video, there's the team. If you enjoyed it, found it useful or helpful, be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.